Hi friends, welcome back to the channel, and this is my second Reddit reaction video that I'm doing. I'm going to be continuing on this series of reaction videos because I think it's nice to not only read about and understand what other people are talking about, but to share thoughts and ideas, and hopefully it might spark something in you that you want to engage in conversation with me or others in your life. So we're going to go ahead and talk today about self-esteem. No matter where you are on your path, you belong here. Not too bad. You've got the power to take control over how you feel about yourself and to boost your self-esteem. So this is in the Reddit self-esteem thread, and it is entitled, "Advice Would Be Much Appreciated." So reading it here. I'm currently not confident at all in myself or honestly in anything I do. In public, I act like someone I'm not. I act quite idiotic. I'm not an idiot in real life. I just act like one because I want people to like me and I want to make people laugh. But I've found that this honestly just makes people want to avoid me. I want to be who I truly am, a nice and just overall better person. I don't know why I won't change. I want to so badly, but then I still act idiotic. I think it has something to do with my confidence. I have no self-confidence. I'm not confident in anything. I'm not a very positive person, and I often overthink. Is there any way I can just stop overthinking, be the person I truly want to be, and be more confident? Any advice or suggestions or anything would be greatly appreciated. There's a lot going on there. And the first thing that really came to my mind when I read that is how this individual talked about themselves. Describes themselves as acting like an idiot, not confident. This person wants to make people laugh, but ends up just acting idiotic. The thing to remember is that language is really powerful. How we talk about ourselves, to ourselves and to others, goes a long way in how not only we see ourselves, but how people perceive us. When I was growing up, I was born with a bilateral cleft lip and palate, and back then in the 70s and 80s, the term was birth defect. So that's how I went around describing myself all the time. Anybody would ask, "Oh, what happened to your lip? What's wrong with your face?" I would say, "I was born with a birth defect." Just think about that word defect for a minute. What does it bring up for you? How does it make you feel when you hear the word defect? Something described as having a defect. It means it's broken. It doesn't work. There's something wrong with it. So for 30 some odd years, that's how I described myself. What do you think that did to how I thought about myself and how others thought about me? Because that's how I was describing myself. Fast forward till I was in my early 40s. The first time I ever heard the phrase facial difference. It was like, I don't know, the clouds parted, the sun came out. I still get goosebumps thinking about it. It changed so much for me in how I felt about myself, because just that switch from defect to difference was revolutionary. Because what do you think of and how do you feel when you hear the word difference? It's a uniqueness, something not usually seen. Doesn't give the same connotation, does it? So I found, as a result of not only hearing that term, but using it to describe myself, I felt lighter. I felt more positive. I felt that I loved myself more because I was using positive language to describe myself. So for this person who's looking for connection with other people, one of the first things you need to do is change the way you're talking about yourself. This person says in their post, they're not an idiot, so stop describing yourself as one. What I read and what I feel when I read that is someone desperate for connection. My advice might be as simple as make a list of what's important to you. What do you value? What do you enjoy? What do you like doing? What do you not like doing? Who are the kind of people you like to be around? Who are the kind of people that you don't like to be around? It all starts here. It starts within. And if there's one thing that I've learned about really life in general is you get out of it what you put into it. And one of the biggest things you don't want to do is to pretend to be somebody you're not, because that will only attract disingenuous people who really don't have your best interests at heart and maybe don't even care about you very much at all. Start at the beginning. And it can feel overwhelming to be like, who am I? What do I do? I don't know who I am. I don't know what I like. And that's okay. Start very simply. What do I value? Friendship? Loyalty? Trust? Then build upon that. Where can I find people that might have similar values? Maybe there's a community center in your area. One of the positives of social media are community groups such as what you would find on Facebook and on Reddit, YouTube as well. This is certainly a safe place where anybody belongs. You belong here just because you're you. So start simply. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew at the beginning, especially if you're coming from a place of uncertainty. It takes time to get to know yourself. I don't know this person's circumstances or what their life experience has been like, but you can always start fresh. Every day is a new day. You don't even have to wait till the sun comes up. A new hour can be the time that you make a new choice to discover who you are, what's important to you, and the kind of people that you want to be around. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you've had any experience feeling unsure of yourself, not really knowing how to build those kinds of close connections that we all want. So drop me a note in the comments. If there's something you want to ask or something that you want to hear me talk about or something you think I should see, link it down there too. I'll check it out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. No matter where you are on your path, you belong here. Not so bad. You've got the power to take control over how you feel about yourself and to boost your self-esteem.